beat you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Hello, people viewers, welcome to the channel. I don't know why I keep getting giddy when I'm doing this. Yeah. And today, I'll be reviewing Pokemon Kyurem versus Sword of Justice. Sword of Justice. Before I get to that, let's say, look up, when I'm talking about the three members of Sword of Justice, as opposed to the whole group, because I can't really pronounce the names of the Pokemon, and I can't really remember the two of them. I think only one of the members is Terraforrig. I don't even know if that's the way to pronounce it, but yeah. Anyway, this Pokemon movie begins, as all Pokemon movie begins, with the narrator describing the world of Pokemon and introducing us and the gang to the audience. And then you see Keldeo getting trained with the Sword of Justice, and one of them thinks that, well, two of them think he's ready to face Kyurem or just going Sword of Justice, but one of them, the leader, doesn't. And like a lot of young people, Keldeo is just reckless, and hard-headed. I believe that he's ready for something, other people don't. And he just runs off and faces Kyurem, and he gets badly beaten. Like his horn even gets chopped off. And when the goat of Sword of Justice tries to save him, all three of them get frozen. Yeah. And then Keldeo runs, and Kyurem and his snowflake Pokemon friends. I don't know. I think it's choreographical, but no, it's not right. Or I'll just say it. Throughout it said, put in the description or comment section, whatever. And then we get to the opening credits. And unlike the other movies where the opening team is played while Ash is in a battle, it's being played while Ash and gang are on train and the Pokemon are just messing around. And I don't even say, the music just fits the moment. It just does. And as like in the black and white movie, I like the longer version of the team. I mean, I say this team from the 15th season, Road of Destiny, actually my favorite from the black and white series teams. Something about it feels catchy and upbeat. Not saying that all the other ones didn't feel upbeat, but others didn't feel that catchy. So yeah, don't know. And when the train stops off in the station, and the gang tries or get some buck lunches, and they just do the cliche thing of after dropping one of the crates with the lunches in it, and they're like, well, not like he's dropping, it looks like a up the air and it's supposed to fall down, and I just catching one. And also like some of the other movies, actually like you use their Pokemon in this like battles or uh the sort of the scenes that like Silent uses one of his Pokemon to start up the train later. So yeah. Anyway, as the train's gone off, they realize that Straggy is yeah, I'm not sorry, is on the train, and he just get back on. Then Pikachu senses that Keldeo is on top of the train, and they find him, and he just warns him that Kyurem It's coming, and then he does. And Kyurem is just awesome in this. He just looks so menacing. And when he changes from black to white form is just fantastic. It's just great. And the voice just matches. Like, I feel all the voices for the characters match, either with Kyurem or Keldeo or the Sword of Justice. They just match the personalities perfectly. Now, I've got one question. When the narrator is introducing Ash in the movie, where is he? He's in a stadium of some kind, but they don't really say. Because at this point they show the champion playing the game protagonist. But I don't know. Is he at a tournament or something? Because he usually does that in the first two seasons of Black and White, so I'm just guessing maybe tournament. But and another question. Arzad says in a flashback shows that the elder in the village said that Kyurem is the most powerful dragon type Pokemon in the world. What about the Creation Trio from Sinnoh? They're pretty powerful as well. They're flipping gods for Pete's sake. I don't know. And I'm thinking if the two dragons from the last one, uh, Zekrom and Reshiram, represent the yin and yang or the black and white of the Pokemon world, then Kyurem must be the grey area of the order, so to speak. I don't know if they don't have a name like some of the other three legendary Pokemon that are in the movies or in the game. But I think I'll just call them the Balance Trio or the Order Trio. But hmm. Anyway, they get away from Kyurem and he just freezes the whole train. I don't know how anybody hasn't got frostbite. Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly how he freezes the whole train or just the top of it, but still. Anyway, they get Keldeo to Poem Center where Nurse Joy explains who Keldeo is and explains the Sword of Justice, the sword, so don't like saying that, to Ash and the gang. And then Ash and the others just introduce themselves to Keldeo and Keldeo explains why Kyurem is after him. And then they just have lunch and then they all agree to bring Keldeo back to Kyurem and free the swords of justice. Let's see. Oh yeah, when I first saw Keldeo in the trailer of this, I just saw, oh god, why is a My Little Pony thing in this? Oh, it's, it just doesn't fit with Pokemon story to me. Like, like the character of Keldeo is fine, just the look of him, even when he changes his form, it just looks weird and it just, I don't know. But I'll get to the form thing later. Anyway, they just traveling through the city or walking through the city to find a way to get Keldeo back to where Kyurem is. And then the choreographer attack. And after the attack, and trying to attack back, and when they're when Asa, Piku, and Keldeo are surrounded by them in a circle, Keldeo just lifts them off with War or Kamali's hooves. I have no idea what that attack is, but the scene just seems awesome. Even if it seems like they're just taking the camera somehow. don't know how do you do that in an anime movie. Ugh. Anyway, they escape the Choreogonal and find this subway system. I don't know if I meant that the subway system looked like a museum or actually a museum, but still. And then Iris suggests that that he and actually go on the limb to distract the Choreogonal and let Ass, Silent, and Kelly on Pikachu go off. And she does, and they get caught by the Choreogonal, but they just go off. And as I said, Silent finds his train and uses one of his Pokemon to power it because he gets powered by electricity and he has electricity or electric Pokemon and goes off and then happens with him, but the train gets battered or destroyed and his Pokemon is using too much power. And then after Keldeo just walk off, oh yeah, Pikachu as well. And Keldeo just tell him ask all about the Sword of Justice. And then when they get there, he just reveals out that he was just scared. He's scared of freaking Kyurem yet. He doesn't want to think that Kyurem magically lied that being a sword justice. So, and that's just says that he'll take care of everything, and Claudio will stay back. When Kyurem is about to attack Ash when he's trying to melt the sword justice free, Kyurem, well, not Claudio, says shows up battles. And the battle's good, and then yeah, battle's good, and when it looks like Kelio is losing, he changes into a different form, which is his resolute form, but I would call it his Braveheart form. You can just tell by the hair that's inspired by Braveheart. You just tell. Ugh. The Swords of Justice just get freeze because and Silent and Iris are at at where that battle is, and was it Iris just spotted Silent again left. And how the hell did the swords hear through the ice? It makes no sense. How many times does Daniel say ask a Pikachu in this movie? Is it 2 or 3 times? I lost count. It's just a lot of times. It looks really annoying. Anyway, the Cowboys battles Kyurem for a bit with Resolute form, and when he loses, Kyurem just walks away and says something along like he has a good honor or something, saying that Kyurem isn't really a bad guy and there's no bad guy in this. He just wants Kelio to fight and to prove himself. I don't know. And then it looks like Kyurem's palace is gonna fall down, but it'll fall down on the way or something because it doesn't really look wrecked. And I'm sure that Kyurem can fix things up with his choreographer friends. It's just easy. And after that, I think I'm our witness to the Swords of Justice Oak, which is pretty good. And the message at the end is the message to a lot of movies, especially kids movies. Friendship is important. But I haven't heard that a lot of times. This is an okay movie. It's better than Black and White. The one thing, the antagonist is just great. Like he's a medicine. scary. It looks awesome. And you know that I will like Kyurem because he is a dragon, and dragon has been my favorite type of Pokemon, like I said in the last video, but still I want to say it again. It's just awesome. He's just an awesome antagonist. Ugh. And the legendary characters in this is pretty good, and this is the first time that you have 5 talking Pokemon, but I don't know if it's telepathy or something, but still. And the sort of justice are pretty good, as I said last time, they're mostly based on the three musketeers, even though in this one of them was voiced by a woman, but yeah, they're genderless, so it doesn't really matter. And and also, as I said, as a silent user, Pokemon to battle and other stuff like that. So I'm using that's it. So I'm using one of the Pokemon to power the train, and using two of the Pokemon to um, to freeze is yeah, to melt the ice, holding swords. And the team at the end is okay. It seems like it fits with the movie, and the lyrics are okay, but the woman singing this sounds like she's just doing it in her sleep. It's not even bothering to do a good job. I know it sounds like I'm picking on a person, but still, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's trying to hard. He's still got some else for this. I don't know who'll be good, but still. And there's one funny moment in the credits when after I got leaving on the blimp and after he's waving goodbye to Keldon, he and Pixie nearly fall out. That'll always be funny to me. People nearly fall out of some sort of mode of transportation. I don't know why, but it just is. Um, I give this an 8 out of 10. And join me next time as we get to the last of the black and white Pokemon movies. And you'll hear me giving out more. Because they bring back a character that was mostly awesome in his introduction movie, and a lot more awesome in the special he was in. But in this, I don't really know. And I will talk about the prequel episode to it as well, or to try to find it on talk about it. So, and so man, I'm Mr. Who. I'll see you there.